outdo a meal. There is no 80-20 rule. As much as I would like there to, and you can live that way, that's fine. But the hormones and the cascade system of how the body works doesn't lie. It never lies. Eventually those habits will win over. But then you have to ask yourself, what is the way? That is a difficult question for each person to answer. But for me, in my opinion, the biggest obstacle is how you make your living. That is where you spend most of your time. If you're indoors, you've got to overcome that to get vitamin D activation. If you're constantly going out to eat, like that's, the food industry in this country, if you're living off of the food industry in this country and not eating diet that you cook and you make yourself, you can't overcome that. That's just how it is in this environment. So you got to overcome the food, you got to overcome the work environment, the screens, the electromagnetic fields, the phones. So the question is, are you willing to realize that? Or are you going to just accept your fate? And then it only gets worse as you age. You only get into more pain, you get into a slower metabolic rate, and the hormones become decreased over time. Got to make changes, got to make impulse changes to correct the curve. And once we do that, you will have more power and more control than you've ever imagined, and it's amazing. But the first step is recognizing what the problems are, and then if you're wanting to correct those, you have to connect that what you have done so far has no longer an option if you want change. At least that's what I've discovered. And if you're completely cool with doing what you're doing, keep doing it. But, once you're in your 40s, your 50s, you can't outwork. It's only going to go downhill if you keep doing the same stuff. So that's what's cool though about getting older. You get wiser, and then you have to understand either the choices we make affect our bodies and hormones long term, and a lot of that unfortunately is due to how you make your living, how you spend your time, and whether that makes you happy or not. If you're not happy, you got to make those changes. You got to connect happiness and good behaviors. And unfortunately, it's backwards. We're connecting bad behavior with happiness. Isn't that weird? I just find that so ironic. It's like, why can't we go outside, move around all day, and eat vegetables and healthy, high and dense, nutritious foods? Why can't we connect that with happiness? I don't know. That's a mystery. But it's an adventure, that's for sure. Anyway, that's just food for thought. Take it easy.